The attacks of 9/11 impacted every American in one way or another, but perhaps those affected most were the ones who experienced them firsthand.
Alberto Pimienta joins us in the studio with one survivor story.
That's right, guys. Michelle Rosado was inside Tower 2 of the World Trade Center the morning American history changed forever. Today, she's alive and she visited Muncie to share her story. The morning of September 11, Michelle Rosado was working in the 95th floor of the World Trade Center Tower 2 when she heard a plane crashing into Tower 1.
I was sitting at my desk and then I felt a rush of energy as the first plane went into Tower 1 and the windows in the office shattered.
Right after the first plane collided into Tower 1, Michelle and her co-workers were trying to find their way out of the building. They used the elevator.
When I was in the elevator with my coworker Andrew and my coworker Lori, I thought I already died.
They made it out of the tower. While Michelle was walking away the World Trade Center, she saw the second plane crashing into the tower she had just abandoned. For the next weeks, she couldn't believe what happened that day.
In the first 2 weeks of that tragedy, I was literally walking through New York, purposely bumping into people, just to prove to myself that I was still alive.
After her experience, Michelle wrote a book with her husband Randy Rosado. Michelle also travels the country sharing her story of survival. She never speaks during the anniversaries of the attacks. This year, she felt it was time.
I just know that there's a reason why I chose to speak that day, and it's not for me.
Michelle says that after the tragedy, she found her purpose in life and likes to remind people to live a day at a time.
Nobody else can limit us in what we want to do, and that's how we should all live, in our own moment.
And this anniversary has been very special for Michelle. She is on her way today to New York City to visit Ground Zero for the first time since the 9/11 attacks.